Hello everyone, if you are here, just please let me know, so I would know that you are here, my dear. We will begin very soon. I wonder if the chat is working, just let me know. Hi everyone, let me know if the chat is working, and we will begin our beautiful walk. Today just 3 people joined, not so many, probably we will have more visitors soon. Hi Jeannie, so thank you so much for joining. Hi Barbara, hi Jennifer. Yes, thank you. So chat is working. You see how beautiful the weather is, and Prague is really beautiful. People are enjoying the sunset. This is me. Hello everyone. Today we're having a beautiful autumn walk along the embankment of Vltava river, and just look at this beauty. It's an incredible day and it's so romantic here. Look, these are the guardians of Prague, the majestic swans. They are actually considered one of the symbols of Prague, you know, red rooftops, 100 spires, and swans of Vltava river. Tourists, visitors love to, and the locals love to feed them. It's so beautiful. Oh, I'm standing on the bike road. Usually they kind of hang out on the other side of the Vltava river, but today is the incredible day when they somehow decided to come and join our tour today. Look how beautiful they are. Oh, and the one comes so close, you can even almost touch him. Look, they are incredible. The place where we're starting our today's tour is called Naplavka. The embankment of Vltava river, and it's full of different, you see the bridges, of cafes, of vibe. So this is how cafes look like. They are in the old docks. Can you see it? So there are huge, I could say like circle displays and windows, the doors. I can call that the door, and you can go inside, order the drink, and then enjoy your life just outside here. So this is how people spend their time. It reminds me, so much reminds me about Paris, you know, riverside, when people are just sitting like that along the embankment, drinking wine, eating cheese, and here the same is happening. Let me flip the camera and you will see again. Sometimes you can come very close to water. Can you see it? Like water is over here and just touch your toes. I have never seen people swim in Vltava river, probably somewhere close to them. To Prague they do this, but in city never. So the river itself is not so clean to swim in it. And today I wanted to walk with you along the embankment, and I was inspired by the music and by the artists. So today we will talk about Bedřich Smetana. He was a famous Czech composer, and he actually gave this special vibe to the whole Vltava river, because he created a great so-called kind of musical poem about this majestic river that begins somewhere close to German border, and then it becomes mightier and flows, and it becomes so grandiose in Prague. So our first part of the tour will be walking along embankment of Vltava river, and I will tell you about Bedřich Smetana. And the second part we will talk about famous Alphonse Mucha. Do you remember his beautiful paintings where he created amazing women as the goddesses? So I'm so happy to have you here with me. We are in beautiful Prague, and the local time is 6 p.m. We are starting. Let's go. So I prepared some kind of surprise for you. I will try to play the music within this Prism app. But before playing the music, I would like to tell you about the Bedřich Smetany, about Vltava river, about the embankment. So we enjoyed the tour and we are starting working. The river is called Vltava, and it's really very important, we can say, lifeline of Prague, because it gives life to the city. Just take a deep breath and enjoy the beautiful evening. Vltava has been flowing here for many centuries, even before Prague was here, and now it connects kind of the two parts of the city. As you can see, these cafes in this circle, kind of docks, they were used for refurbishing and fixing the ships. They are here you can meet them quite often here, and some cafes are decorated with fancy things like bikes, for example. Let me go inside, you will see it. So there are bikes on the top, the wheels, so it's kind of hipsters vibes. Beautiful. This is my favorite place where I can drink a glass of wine or coffee. It's incredible. Oh, even more people will join ours. So hello everyone. I'm sure that you know that I'm Olga. Probably you have been to my tours before in Kyiv and in Prague, and today we are exploring incredible embankment of Vltava river. It's so beautiful, and I'm so glad that you decided to spend this hour with me. There are ships everywhere, and they are used as the cafes. The river is 400 kilometers long, and Vltava river is the longest river in Czech Republic. It begins in Šumava mountains. This is at the German border, and then it joins Elbe. But in Prague, this river is really magical. It has a lot of bridges, about 30 bridges. Some of them are foot bridges, like Charles Bridge, for example. It was built in the 14th century by Charles IV, and the legend says that the builders mixed eggs into the mortar to make the construction of the bridge even stronger. That was made by the order of Charles IV, and that actually worked because the bridge has survived everything. There were a lot of wars, floods, because river Vltava was very rough back then. And it's still standing. There are a lot of swans everywhere. We began our journey with saying hello to this wonderful kings of Vltava river, and they are like guardians of the river. They are watching over the city. You can see the beautiful kind of public art here. Like, have a look at this man. It looks very strange, but still beautiful. You see, Prague is strikingly beautiful during autumn season. The trees over there on the top of the of this embankment, you can see the trees. They are framing the embankment with their beautiful autumn leaves. And the place is very romantic, especially if you have time and you can refresh yourself with a glass of wine or coffee. Now the leaves are getting brown and red, and Prague is renewing itself, so it's getting ready for the autumn season. And already in the shops there are a lot of Christmas stuff. It's just appeared this week. So if you have ever heard Czech music, probably you have heard about famous Bedřich Smetana. Please let me know in the chat box, because I absolutely love his his kind of this poem, musical poem of Vltava. It's actually a part of his kind of series. It's called Ma Vlast, which means my homeland, and there are 6 parts, and Vltava is one of those 6 parts. Did you know that Bedřich Smetana was deaf, and when he was creating his musical masterpieces, he was deaf? Can you imagine that? A composer who is struggling. He was creating his best works at the time when he was deaf. Sometimes you can see here even the fancy trees. You see, it's so beautiful here. So this the ships are decorated with the real trees, and they are not artificial ones. People are sitting, drinking tasty Czech beer. Before you will listen to the music of Bedřich Smetana, I would like to tell you that he created that piece of music as if he wanted to show the river Vltava itself. So in the music you can feel how the river begins slightly, quietly, the journey in the mountain, how at first it's not actually a river, it's just a few streams, and then you listen to the music and you feel how this stream turns into the majestic flow, and then it really there are more musical instruments added, and the music becomes more stronger and more powerful. So when I'm walking along Vltava River, it's just impossible not to think of the man who transformed the whole flow of Vltava River into the music. And Bedřich Smetana is called the father of Czech national music. So I will try now to show a picture. This is him, Bedřich Smetana. And he is called the great classic of Czech music, and he was writing in the 19th century. He was a brilliant composer, also a pianist, a conductor, but his life was very difficult. Just at the height of his career, just at the height of his career, in 1874, he suddenly lost his hearing, so he became deaf. Can you imagine that? It was a real tragedy for the musician to become deaf. And he decided to dedicate himself to writing to the music, and this musical love that he had in his heart, he turned into his biggest creation. As I already told you, it's called My Homeland. So this My Homeland is a cycle of 6 musical pieces, and it describes the rivers, the castles, the legends, and the history of Czech Republic. So I will close his portrait. Hi Wayne! Oh, I'm so sorry that you had bad weather, you had storm and you were struggling to come home, but you are here with us and we just began. Everywhere in Czech Republic you can hear this music, especially when the churches chime, like the carillons chime. You can, for example, in Vyšehrad, this is the name of the boat, but also in Vyšehrad you can hear this music, Vltava. So this is the masterpiece. My Homeland, it's a cycle, it has 6 symphonic poems, and they're telling the story of the Czech history and the Czech landscapes. So let's listen. And so this is the trick. I have never been using this feature of Prism before, so I downloaded it directly to the Prism application. Let me turn the music on and you will tell me, can you hear it or not? While I will be playing music, I would like to show you the river, so you will feel the essence of like why Bedřich Smetana was creating this incredible piece of music. So guys, can you hear it? Because I'm using the professional mic and actually I don't know if you hear it or not. I just turned the music on and that's all. Can you hear it? No. So that was my experiment. Hopefully you could hear it a little bit. And I decided to make the tour diverse. And because just when you are walking in Prague, you can close your eyes and you can imagine how deaf composer was creating this piece of music about sparkling water. When he was writing this piece of music, he was imagining how the river is kind of swaying between the forests, and when finally the river comes to the city of Prague that is rising to the grandeur. When Smetana was composing Vltava, he was completely deaf. He could not hear the notes with his ears, but he could hear everything with his mind and with his heart, and that is why the people of Prague could love him very much. And this melody gave the Czech people the sense of unity and the sense of pride, because today a lot of orchestras play this piece of music, Vltava, and many people really have tears on their eyes. So hopefully you enjoyed our poetic beginning of our tour. And now we're going to go and watch the beautiful architectural wonder of Prague. It's called Dancing House. So the embankment will continue over there. This is the grandiose architecture. Yes, like Beethoven like Beethoven, exactly. I even can't imagine how he could write that. Like, he couldn't hear, but his brain remembered the notes, the music, and he managed to put those notes on the paper. And his most powerful piece of kind of musical work was created at the time when he became deaf. There are so many people making now pictures close to the dancing house. Let me show it to you. I love these ships. They are so romantic and beautiful. You know, a lot of famous people were living in Prague and coming here. For example, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart in the 18th century made Prague as the stage of his great musical premiere of Don Giovanni. Mozart loved Prague, and he had quite a not very welcomed, lukewarm, we can say, reception of his piece of work, which is called The Marriage of Figaro, that happened in Vienna. And then he came to Prague, and Prague adored him, and all the tour guides are often quoting Mozart because he told, "My Prague people understand me." That is why in 1787 he stayed in Prague, and he decided to create a new piece of music, Don Giovanni, and he premiered his Don Giovanni in a state theater. I was showing you a state theater on my birthday tour. Can you imagine that during the rehearsals, the preparations, Mozart was sitting in the pubs, he was chatting with the street musicians, he was running back to the theater, and he was inspired by the city. So there was a legend also that Mozart ran out of money in Prague, and he even pawned his coat, and his friends lent him the coat so he wouldn't totally freeze. These towers are beautiful. They're also the symbol of Prague because these onion-shaped green cupolas, now they're green, once were kind of golden. Prague is called the city of 100 spires, golden city of red roofs and 100 spires. Why golden? Because these towers, when they were freshly covered with copper, and copper is shiny and yellow, and then it looks like the city just was shining. So I have come here to the beautiful dancing house. It's the marvel of this architecture, the house that is dancing. It's dedicated to two people, Fred and Ginger, famous dancers, Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. I will come closer a little bit. So the dancing in Prague, the buildings in Prague can dance and can tell their stories. It's a wonderful piece of architecture. It's avant-garde style. To be exact, it's called deconstructivism style. These towers, they are kind of tangled. They are caught in eternal dance, and they are always embracing each other. This beautiful house is the tribute to the legendary dancers Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, and this building was created in 1996. You can see that it's actually a part of the old building that was bombed. This kind of house was destroyed during the bombing of the late phase of World War II in 1945, and it's been standing, not reconstructed. And then Václav Havel, the first president of Czechoslovakia. He lived in the next house, right next to it. So there is the plaque, the next house after the dancing house. So he decided to change the sport, and he was a supporter of avant-garde architecture. So he decided to support this strange project. However, a lot of people were against it, and even when it was finished, a lot of people were not happy with this building. But it's here because Václav Havel was a progressive ruler. By the way, how this building was ruined. It was ruined during the bombing, and it was a very interesting bombing because the Allies made a mistake. They thought it was not Prague, but Dresden. And that building was ruined, not building, but this bombing was made by mistake. This building was created in 1996. It was the years, 1990s. It was the years when the Berlin Wall fell, and the city wanted to be proud not just of its Baroque and Gothic architecture, but Prague wanted to become new, vibrant, something absolutely unusual to the world. So the famous architect, his name was Frank Gehry. He created a lot of controversial buildings in his typical manner, deconstructivism. He came here and together with other architects, they created this beautiful dancing house. It looks like a little bit strange because it's standing among the very traditional and harmonious buildings, like they were created here in the 19th century. It's called neoclassical architecture. Look here, like very classical style. But Frank Gehry was innovative, and he was very unconventional, and his buildings are always striking. Probably you remember Bilbao's Guggenheim Museum. So his dancing house has this interesting sense of movement, of fluidity, and it looks like it's constantly transforming itself. Look how people are making pictures, exactly as they're making pictures with the Pisa Leaning Tower, you see? Like this, you see? Like the lady is moving the dancing house. So you can come to Prague, and there are different variations of that kind of styling, and how you can push the dancing house with your hands or with your feet. That depends. So, as I told you, not everyone was thrilled about this avant-garde addition to the traditional neighborhood, and some people were saying that it's disrupting, it's not historical, but actually this building became a bridge between the traditional architecture of Prague and the new pages of history. The special materials also were used to build it. You see there are two blocks, and from the distance you can clearly see that it looks like a couple that is dancing. It's mesmerizing because you can see the green of the glass, gray concrete, and a lot of silvery steel structures in between. And together you have this mesmerizing visual effect. And on the top there is the restaurant. It's the cupola that resembles the stork nest, but actually it resembles these tops, these cupolas of the Prague towers. But it's made of the twisted metal structure on the dancing house. And it's kind of also tells us about the modern style. But it's connected with this typical feature of Prague towers, of Prague buildings. We're moving towards the National Opera House, and probably we will catch the tram, and at the end of the tour I will show you the the spinning head of Franz Kafka, but that will depend on the tram. Now we will start walking. You will see again the beautiful embankment of Vltava river, and I will tell you about Alphonse Mucha and show you his pictures and tell you about his incredible life. So today we have explored already the life of Bedřich Smetana, and we have listened to his music, and we have watched the dancing house. I feel so like nervous, always so unsettling when I have to cross the street here, because it's absolutely uncontrollable kind of crossing just between the cars. So this is the mixture really of styles, the old building and now the part, like the dancing house was added as the new part. From the far you can see that it has the puzzle of windows, because you can't say how many floors are there. So the windows were placed strategically, like in the different, you see a little bit on the different layers, not on the straight line. So it's not possible to understand how many floors are there. So it's a part of the ideas to keep you guessing and guessing. The building has 9 floors and 2 floors underground. You can stay there in the hotel or have a dinner at the restaurant on the top. Now we're diving into the beautiful architecture, 19th, 18th century architecture. It's always so beautiful to walk in Prague in evenings. The trams, they are the symbol of Prague. Tatra T3 is the famous tram, and trams are very popular. There is metro also, but trams are widely used. So let me show you the picture, the famous picture of Alphonse Mucha, the picture that made him famous, that turned the humble Czech artist into the man who gave the world Art Nouveau style. By the way, there are a lot of Art Nouveau elements in architecture as well. So the man behind this poster was Alphonse Mucha, and you can see that it's even not a picture, it's kind of a feeling. It's so soft, it's so full of flowers, it's so flowing, and women have power in his pictures. So people went wild in Paris when they saw the poster of Sarah Bernard. So this is the poster that Alphonse Mucha created for Sarah Bernard. He created the style where the women looked like goddesses. He became a sensation, and people wanted his posters. They went to them, these bus stops, I don't know, tram stops, and they were cutting his posters from the walls, and even people bribed the workers who were gluing those posters to kind of to give them, instead of gluing them, to give them the posters to their hands. Imagine like how people wanted to collect his masterpieces. And Mucha got everything, the fame, the fans, the freedom. But then when he became so popular, when he had so many offers from the businesses, because he was creating the pictures for the, I don't know, for biscuits, for cigars, for chocolates, he decided to walk away from his fame, because he had the bigger dream to create his Slavic epic. This a huge pictures, big pictures. They are massive canvases. They were telling the story of the Slavic nation, the path of the Slavic nation, the history, the power, the unity of the Slavic people. It's called Slavic Epic, and it was sponsored by the American money. And he finished his work, and then World War II came. The Nazis came to Prague. They occupied Prague. They arrested Alfons Mucha. He was 78. I will show you more of his works. He was 78 when Nazis came to Prague, and they took him for interrogations. Because he was the Freemason, and he was kind of the enemy of the Third Reich. So when the Nazis understood that Mucha is going to die, they finally let him go, and he never recovered. He died very shortly after these interrogations from the pneumonia, but it was a result of the fact that he stayed on those interrogations, and he died very shortly after that. But his paintings are so beautiful now, and they have a lot of power and pride. And today they are telling us the story of this wonderful man, about his courage, about the beauty of the women, about Czech identity. And actually this the Czech kind of these pictures could unite the nation. His posters are a pieces of pride. I will show you the picture of Alfons Mucha, like how he looked like. This is him. Art Nouveau is the beautiful kind of art. Probably you have you remember these entrances to Paris metro stations. They sometimes have the delicate leaves, the elegant glass, the dragonflies, kind of dragonfly elements. So this Art Nouveau style is present in Paris. And Alfons Mucha created these dreamlike posters. The women were always wearing beautiful dresses. I have even more pictures like this. They were incredible. So instead of enlarging the picture, I'm enlarging. So this is Art Nouveau, which means new art in French, because that exactly what it was. It was the fresh, rebellious art, because the art wanted to become free from the old rules of the 19th century, and artists were trying to paint something unusual. It was the interesting time when the automobiles were filling the cities, when electric power came to the cities, when the cinema appeared. So the world was different. The world was becoming a kind of new and fresh. The world was not the same anymore. That is why the artists, they really rejected the old rules, and they wanted to create something new. Instead of the old. They were looking at the flowers, at the vibes, at the insects, of the flowing hair of the women, and they were creating something new. This is the palace, and now I can see that there are so many professional kind of equipment and cars. They're filming someone there. I don't know, today is the very important day in Czech Republic. We have elections here. So their elections to the parliament are happening these days. Actually, they're happening today and tomorrow. So probably it's connected to the elections. See that? ambulance is very loud. I hope that the people of Prague, not just Prague, of Czech Republic, will vote for the democratic values, because what I can see now is that a lot of people want to vote for the party that is supporting Russia, and in this case Czech Republic may change its political kind of way and join the countries like Hungary, like Slovakia, the countries who are not supporting Ukraine in its fight against Russia. So it's a little bit sad for me. But we will see that in 2 days. So today and tomorrow are very important days for me as well. That will show if it will be possible and friendly country for the Ukrainians to stay. Because in Hungary, for example, it's not so welcoming to stay and to live for Ukrainians. Steep. Okay, please, I just checked the connection. It shows me 5G, so it's supposed to be good. Let me walk slowly. Please let me know. Please let me know if I'm still alive and if the stream is continuing. The political, this is the policy, the politics, and it can be tricky. People, like the politicians, are using the slogans like the Ukrainians are taking the jobs from the Czechs, or things like they are taking the rooms and the apartments. The parties who are using the slogans, they also have power, money, and they have a lot of supporters, unfortunately. This is already the 3rd year of war, you know, we don't know what is really, but these 2 days are crucial, today and tomorrow. It will show the next steps of Czech Republic on the political arena. It's also very important who is in parliament, who is ruling the country. Oh, thank you for telling me that all is well. So I will continue telling you about sensual, graceful and mysterious feminine works of Alphonse Mucha. And this is it was on the box with biscuits, for example. We are coming to the National Opera, very beautiful building. So I love this concept, you know, the concept of the woman. It's called New Woman. She was confident, she was powerful, she was always radiant, and the women on his pictures always had soft features. They had a beautiful flowing hair, this quiet kind of strength, very gentle kind of strength. So I really love this women, and I love this style. It's so close to me. It even has some kind of subtle erotic energy in his pictures. So the style of Alphonse Mucha is very elegant and emotional. And this art definitely has the mood. I think that Art Nouveau is was never really gone from the stage because it was forgotten for some period of time. People were creating different things in it. I mean, the jewelry, in the architecture, but then it was gone, and now it's back. But it's all started in Christmas in Paris in 1894 by the kind of occasional moment. unexpected moment, because Sarah Bernard, she was the kind of the queen of the Belle Epoque. She was very furious. She needed a new poster for her new play, Gismonda. But all the people were busy with Christmas, and she wanted something absolutely new. And someone found this tall, quiet guy from Moravia. He was just creating some weird illustrations in his room. Alphonse Mucha was in Paris. He was not famous. He wasn't rich. He was even rejected from the Academy of Fine Arts in Prague. And the teachers of the academy, when they rejected, they told him, like, come and go and choose another profession where you can be more useful. So this what the artist was told. One of the greatest artists of the 19th century was told, go and find another job. And in Paris he was creating catalogs, calendars, just to survive. And that Christmas, Sarah Bernard called him for help, and that worked out because he really created that famous poster. I will post it again for you. So this is the famous poster that changed the life of Alphonse Mucha for the play that was called Gismonda. And there was like nothing Paris has seen before. I mean, what Paris has never seen before. Like it was a mixture of Byzantine goddess, golden leaves, these subtle tones, and a halo. You can see Sarah Bernard is written in halo. So this is the famous old tram Tatra T3. I don't know if I can run to it, but I will try to run to it. Do you want to have a ride on the old tram? Your guide Olga is running. It's full of people, guys. It's full of people, but we just need 2 stops to ride, so probably we will make it. Here we are inside. Okay. We're inside the old tram. So there are newer versions. This is the old one. It looks like this. You see there are a lot of people. Can I show this? Okay. So this is what you use to pay for. Okay, no, you can. So we are taking the tram because I want. Just a second. I will show you myself. We are taking the tram because I want to show you the spinning Kafka's head, and it starts in 10 minutes. So we will get to Narodny Trida just in a few seconds. And here we are. How do you like the tram ride? Let me know, guys. It's warm here. It's getting cold in Prague. Let's go. Here we are. Let me show you our old transport. We have the same trams in Ukraine. Here it's nothing kind of unusual. It's absolutely practical and piece of transportation that is widely used. And as you can see, there are a lot of people inside. I used to live on this line, number 9, when I just arrived to Prague. I used to live there. Okay, we still have a few minutes before Franz Kafka's spinning head, and I want to show you the butterflies that are now a little bit illuminated as like in the colors of the flag of Czech Republic. They are made from the fighter jets of World War II, and now they are beautiful butterflies. Yes, I am going, Ginny, to that butterfly on the shopping mall. It's called My Shopping Mall, like May Shopping Mall, and they are supposed, I don't know, to move the wings. They are not moving the wings now, but the butterfly is here. So they were planning to remove them, but people like asked to leave them for a while, and they are staying here. I don't know for how long they will stay, but it's beautiful. You see, just in the middle of this neoclassical architecture, you can see that incredible butterflies. I will take away the poster from Fons Mucha, so you can see the butterfly. Prague's architecture is so fascinating. It's so diverse. The buildings are incredibly beautiful, just the usual buildings in this city. And I think there are a lot of elements of Art Nouveau on them. I mean, on the buildings as well. Let's have a look from the other side. There used to be another butterfly. Yes, it is here. The butterfly is here, but it's not also moving the wings. But it's beautiful. If you're enjoying my walk, if you're enjoying my company, there are two links to PayPal and to buy me a coffee. And I'm so grateful to you when you choose to support me, when you choose to support these virtual adventures that we're having together. It's always a pleasure to have you. It's always a pleasure to show you Prague. And by the way, very soon I will take you back to Kyiv. We will explore again the streets of the Ukrainian capital. Because of my personal struggles, I have to go back to my homeland, and I want that so much. Now I bought the ticket and I even began to play Ukrainian music because I really want to go home. So the tour is not finished yet because we still have a few moments of spinning Kafka's head. Let's go. There will be probably 5 minutes before the head starts spinning, but I will tell you the story, why it is spinning, how many layers are there, spoiler 42. And if you have any questions, please drop them here. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you for sending me tips on Buy Me a Coffee, on PayPal. I always keep you in my heart, and it's incredible that we still continuing making these virtual tours, keeping them alive. So let's go to Kafka's head. It will be another beautiful moment of our tour. So this is an incredible piece of art. Prague is diverse. It has a lot of new and old stuff, and this is the place where you can capture timeless beauty and also just enjoy some emotionally powerful moments when you see these World War II fighter jets. All the elements have this deep meaning and a lot of, I would say, legacy, historical legacy. Let me take you from this side. So usually we go through the shopping mall, but let me show you this way. So we are in the new city. Behind these houses is the entrance to the old city of Prague, where we usually are having our tours. And just in a few seconds we will come to Kafka's head. It's always a pleasure to have an evening stroll in the city. Thank you so much, Barbara, for buying me coffees. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. Okay. Spinning Kafka's head was created by the audacious, famous Czech sculptor. His name is David Černý. And it's very big. It weighs 45 tons and it has 42 layers of metal. So at the distance you can already see the statue. A lot of people I see is standing and waiting. And we are approaching it. We are coming to the Quadrio shopping mall. They have restored this statue, and for a couple of months it was under the restoration, but they added the illumination at night. Now you will see it. It's a purple subtle illumination, because every hour, like, this performance starts when the head begins to twist. David Černý loves creating unusual pieces of art in Prague, but this is the most expensive piece of art. It's devoted to Franz Kafka. It's constantly changing, just like his thoughts were changing in his head. And during the day, the buildings are reflected in this fascinating statue. So you see this purple, subtle purple glow. From below, they installed the new lights, and the statue looks very kind of bright and illuminated even at night. It's very interesting to read the novels of Franz Kafka, because it makes you think about the life and what does it mean. So you can see 42 beautiful layers. They will be rotating in a couple of minutes. And it's really hypnotical sight, because these movements were reflecting the inner thoughts and inner struggles of Franz Kafka. The signature of David Černý are those small kind of lines, small layers. If you look at the babies along Vltava river, you remember those babies. They have barcode facers, and those barcode faces, they have this kind of stripes. Then peeing man, they also have the same kind of stripes. And Kafka's head also has this kind of stripes. So the signature of David Černý are this kind of horizontal stripes. They can be found on his statues. I like this illumination and the my view against this on this beautiful background. How do you like it? This will be the magnificent end of our today's work.
Good. Instagram.
No.
TikTok.
No.
Which one?
YouTube.
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 Which channel?
Live.
Marvelous.kyiv.
Who? Kyiv.
Kyiv. The capital of Ukraine. No, not Queen.
Kyiv.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Kyiv.
Kyiv.
Cool.
Kyiv.
Cool.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Where are you from?
England.
Oh, great.
England.
How do you like Franz Kafka? Have you read his books?
Who?
Franz Kafka.
Is that him?
Yes, it's him. Franz Kafka. He said,
I
like,
can't read.
I don't know.
you didn't read his books.
I can't read very good.
I don't know who
Not
that
good
is.
read.
I don't believe you.
Dyslexic.
The like was in the chat. What did it say?
The reason the checkers. The reason the checkers.
Thank you.
Thanks for the
So,
5 bits. Thanks for the 5
We
bits.
will watch at Franz Kafka's head once again. I'm attracting a lot of attention. Hi!
Handsome boy.
Live from Prague. Hello.
Just a
Yeah,
second.
just a quick word, Mr. Chambers.
No paparazzi. No.
People want to be famous. This is the way how we're making the live tours. Okay.
What about the transfer rumors?
We will finish probably. I will show you again the beautiful head of Franz Kafka. This is the mesmerizing rotating sculpture, and there are a lot of things that can be told about this statue. It's the engineering marvel. It's 11 meters high, 45 ton. And inside it has the kilometer of cables. They are making these layers move independently, so it can be programmed. It was built in 2014 and it cost 30 million Czech crowns. That is why it's the most expensive street object in Prague. And it's changing, and the reflection is changing. Franz Kafka was born in this enchanting city in Prague, and he loved the cobblestone streets. He always felt like he was a shy, introverted boy. His dad was very very strict with him, and he never got very comfortable, very close with his dad. Franz Kafka had a big family. He had 5 younger siblings, but they all perished during the Holocaust. Probably this also influenced Franz Kafka's life and was haunted his life. I think Quadra shopping mall paid for this piece of art. Probably, I think Quadra shopping mall paid for it. But Franz Kafka was kind of a wizard, or linguistic wizard. He wrote in German. He was Jewish but wrote in German, because the German language was taught in schools back then. And he was working for corporation, how it's a insurance company, and he felt very lonely. And then he was not happy because he had to deal with the paperwork, with the red tape, that was driving him crazy. He always wanted to become the writer. That was his dream. That is why chase your dreams. Chase your dreams, because Franz Kafka died when he was very young, in his 40s. And we should always remember that our life is like a sparkle in the universe. Just use it wisely and enjoy it. Right now, this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to enjoy my life at the fullest. I have got the tour. Then I'm going to another beautiful place. And I will see you next time. Oh, it's changing color, which means that probably it will start spinning. We will see how it's spinning, and then I will leave you, and I will wish you the wonderful Friday night. You see how it's beautiful? It's changing the colors. You see? It's changing the colors. Oh, it started to spin. All the people are filming it. This is the mechanic marvel. And I think this is the best way to portray Franz Kafka, to show how he was feeling. Probably Franz Kafka couldn't understand this world fully, and this rotating head is cool, of course. It's stunning, and it also tells us that he could never understand this world. It starts moving a little bit slow, then it will become, it will rotate faster. Thank you, dear Wayne, for your compliments. I have never seen Franz Kafka changing the colors. This is the first time after the reconstruction I came here, because before that we always enjoyed Franz Kafka's head when it was just spinning, either when it was light or it was already dark. But I think it's even more fascinating when it has the lighting, the illumination. It's incredible. I love that. So you see, for the second you can see his full head, and then it just lost its shape, and then it's again like a puzzle. You can see it's coming to the original shape. The world was full of the strange rules for Franz Kafka. It was full of oppressive rules, and he always wanted to be free from them. Sometimes I have never read Franz Kafka's books, but I'm thinking about his struggles, and I am always thinking that we people, we need to chase what we love, what we want, but still we need to make money somehow. This is the dilemma, you know. It's wonderful when you have the job that you love, that is creative, that gives you satisfaction and fulfillment. And this is Franz Kafka's head, which looks absolutely fantastic at night. It's even more beautiful than during the daytime. It's absolutely incredible how it's spinning. Incredible. It's shiny and it's also diverse because it's changing colors all the time. Definitely the evening shows are even more beautiful than the morning shows. I love that better because it shows you not just the motion but also the diversity of colors, and it looks very sinister, enigmatic, and modern and fashionable at the same time. I will come a little bit closer. You know, from below, I'm standing just below the statue, it looks huge. It looks huge. Thank you so much for joining me today. Christine, if you join the tour later, it's okay. You know, I'm never deleting them, and you can enjoy them. You can enjoy the full tour. We have seen so many nice things today. I have told you about Bedřich Smetana and Alphonse Mucha, and we explored the embankment of Vltava river, and we listened to a piece of music, and we have seen the dancing house. So this was the fabulous tour. I'm glad that I have this opportunity to show you Prague, and see you next time, my dear. Thank you so much for being with me, sending you love, and don't forget that very soon I am taking you to beautiful Ukrainian capital, Kyiv. Hugs from Prague, wishing you wonderful weekends. Bye, my dear. Goodbye. 21 people, even more. We have like the approximate number on the tour. We had about 14. The number was fluctuating, but more people joined at the end. For those who joined later, you can rewatch it from the beginning. I will not delete it. Thank you for being with me. Love you all. Franz Kafka is telling you goodbye as well. Bye. Thank you for sending me your donations on PayPal and buy me a coffee. It's very helpful. I'm very grateful for your support. I love you all, for your kindness, for your generosity, for your incredible spirit to continue doing these virtual tours. Goodbye.